Well, for many of us, Coca-Cola is an iconic soft drink, but for one Minnesota man, it's been a way of life.
Yeah, Dick McChesney has had a 75-year love affair with the popular soda, and he's considered one of the world's top experts on all things Coca-Cola.
And in tonight's Maury Stories, Maury Glover shows us how McChesney has quenched his thirst for Coca-Cola memorabilia for 3/4 of a century.
This is mine. This particular one is 1950.
If anyone knows about Coca-Cola,
How about if we turn it around and show you?
it's Dick McChesney.
Unfortunately, they didn't last long because people would take them out of the street if they were left there overnight.
He spent most of his life collecting anything with the company logo on it.
These are two trays that are around the 1901, 1903.
Because for McChesney, Coke is it.
It's America. I think it's growing up. I took my bike down to the gas station and with a nickel, and I had a Coke all by myself. And it intrigued me and the signs. I was intrigued by the bottle. The bottle was just like a piece of magic to me.
Drinking rum and Coca-Cola.
McChesney's 75-year search for the real thing started when he was just 13 years old, and the Coca-Cola home delivery service next door hired him to sort bottles. He worked for the home beverage company for 18 years, then bought out the owners and ran it for more than half a century.
Well, it was sort of a natural thing. Different size Cokes came out in the 50s, not just a little bottle, but bigger, 10 ounce, 12 ounce, and I would display them on a shelf, and I'd put a clock alongside of them and a sign here, and all of a sudden I kept adding to that little collection.
The taste is like Coca-Cola.
Over the years, McChesney amassed a huge collection of Coca-Cola memorabilia, everything from bottles and posters to clocks and syrup dispensers. His wife even made him a Coke-inspired cover for his car.
C-O-L-A Cola.
Some pieces were extremely rare, like a Coca-Cola chandelier from the early 1900s, while others were more common, like pop cans representing the different eras of the popular soda.
Coca-Cola put their name on almost anything they could. The categories of Coke collecting for collectors is it never stops. They may be like big cardboard signs, or maybe small Coca-Cola trays. They came out with a different serving tray every year. What's more fun than collect all of these trays?
I like to teach the world to sing. Sing with me. Perfect harmony. Perfect harmony. I like to buy the world Coke.
A few years after this classic commercial sang Coke's praises in the early 70s, McChesney started the first Coca-Cola Collectors Club in the country in Minnesota.
Thank you.
The whole world is smiling with me. Coca-Cola has life. Have a Coke and
By the time Mean Joe Green convinced the world to have a Coke and a smile at the end of that decade, McChesney had become a founding member of the National Coke Collectors Club, which eventually grew to have up to 30,000 members in almost every state, as well as chapters around the world.
It was fun to find people who I was fascinated by them collecting the same thing I collected, only probably different categories. They didn't have as much as I did, but then we were all starting.
In the 90s, it was polar bears reminding Americans Coke was cool. Around that time, the company paid for McChesney to travel to the Middle East to promote Coke memorabilia collecting in places like Saudi Arabia and Dubai.
It was the most memorable thing that can happen to anybody other than a marriage, and nobody can take it away from me. This is the green glass Coca-Cola, the very same shape of a bottle that was patented in 1915.
McChesney sold most of his collection when he retired a few years ago, but many of the items in this warehouse in Monticello used to belong to him.
It's a 1949 radio. It actually works perfectly.
These days, he helps other Coke collectors track down rare and unusual finds.
I want to keep the concept alive. That's very special. That's very special. And it also means you'll have a friend for life. And many of them will be friends for life.
McChesney recently finished a book about his 75-year adventure titled The Beverage, A Coca-Cola Story. He may have drunk the Kool-Aid about the fizzy-flavored soda, but Coke has certainly given his life some pop.
Because it served my purpose, it provided my breakfast food in the morning and my cars in the afternoon. It touched me in almost every way it can.
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
Wow. What a history.
And he clearly is healthy, having consumed that for a long, long time. You know who should be a member of his club?
Tim Blotz. He
loves his Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, yes. Every afternoon. He has one, cracks it open. But I mean, I knew there was memorabilia like that, but not to that extent, I guess, and those adventures and the clubs and the camaraderie.
Very passionate.